Hello, everybody. We got Seth and Tom here, and we're talking E3. We're talking Bethesda. And Tom, tell me, what is the word on the street about this hot new Bethesda conference from 2018?
We got mixed feelings. We got good. We got
Do we
good and
really?
bad.
Okay.
Good and bad.
I've heard as much.
Yeah.
In fact, I was there, so I know as much. But tell me specifically about kind of what were some of the announcements? What did they talk about? And then why do people feel this way about this conference?
All right. So overall feeling about this conference is very awkward. Very. I don't know if their teleprompter was broke or if they just were nervous. I don't know what they were doing.
Felt kind of Ubisoft.
Yeah,
kind of
like,
old school Ubisoft.
they didn't know. They didn't hype up their stuff like they should have. I mean, they opened up huge with their like. They have Andrew WK opened up for them.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
For promoting Rage 2.
Yeah.
Which we'll start with Rage 2, I guess, if you want to get into it.
Yeah.
Anything?
Well, it's for one thing, the fact that they made a sequel to Rage at all is surprising, given how long ago the original came out.
Yeah.
But the look of this one is really distinct from what I expected. And what is it that Pavlok said? Just like an assault of garish colors, and that someone also said it was like.
I mean, Sam called it a car crash, so.
Yeah. Kind of like a photorealistic Borderlands kind of thing. But
yeah, basically,
I don't think any of those comments are meant in a good way, though.
No, it's basically the overused generic wasteland kind of Mad Max Borderland kind of feeling of an apocalypse game, which some people love, and it works for them, and that's great. I played the first Rage.
Yeah.
It was good. It was interesting. I don't think I finished it because I don't know.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
What we saw though, I mean, it's basically a chaotic explosion kind of car riding game, and that's what people like about those kind of games. And it could work. It could not. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, they're going for more of like an off the wall kind of style compared to the original.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then after that, sequel to Doom. Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal.
That looked very cool. Yeah. Tell us a little bit specifically about that. What's going on with that?
Well, before the conference, I told you that that's one of the games I was pumped for. I was like, I hope they announced Doom 2.
Yeah.
So they showed this awesome trailer of like a hell wasteland, Earth. I believe it's Earth from what they said, and they just show the main character from the first one carrying over into this one, and they just got double the demons, double the firepower. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah. It looked really incredible.
So that one kind of got off-balanced it more to the...
Okay, good.
Conference.
All right, so yeah. A bit of a misstep and then back on track.
Yeah.
And then what about after that? Are we off track again? Or
yeah, then we started talking about Fallout forever.
Todd Howard
Yep.
sure does enjoy being on stage.
All right, so let's talk Fallout.
Okay. You talk Fallout.
We'll talk Fallout. So they announced Fallout 76, which...
Well, like, not announced, but...
I'm sorry. They touched upon the leaked...
I can't even tell when this game was announced anymore, because it was a while ago. Weeks ago. But it was officially debuted at the Microsoft conference earlier today.
Yes, officially gameplay trailer.
And then went in depth in what it is specifically. So, what is it? What's the nature of it?
So, from what they showed, it looked like a brand new Fallout game, which it is. But they announced that it is an online-only Fallout game. So it's going to be kind of like ESO, but Elder Scrolls Online, but Fallout. So we're going to have to kind of see what happens with that, because it looked good. I mean, it looked interesting. They added, talked about new features like base building. They have like nuclear bases like around the map that you can control, and if you get all the nuke codes, you can set off nukes. And...
Yeah. Online-only stuff really doesn't have much of an appeal to me personally. That's just a personal preference.
I'm with you.
So, yeah, it's Fallout is already for me personally a little too RPG-ish for my taste, and online-only. I probably won't play it, but a lot of people will. And are you going to play Fallout 76?
I might try it. They talked about a beta.
Yeah.
I'm definitely more into... like the medieval sword fighting games over shooting games. So
okay.
Fallout's definitely more techy and more shoot.
We're to talk on later regarding that.
Yes.
Fallout Shelter.
Fallout Shelter is their mobile game, which is like a tower base control game. I've never played it before.
It's on mobile and everything, and
it's on mobile. They're moving it to Switch and PS4 by the time you're watching
today.
Yes.
It's available now.
Woo!
Wolfenstein VR.
Wolfenstein VR they touched upon as well. They said it was going to be about a scientist who hacks into Nazi robots, and you can control the robots to fight the Nazis. More Nazi fighting.
Cool. Yeah, doing some VR stuff over Bethesda, continuing that.
And Wolfenstein's been huge for them too, so that's
yeah.
a good game there.
Yeah. All right, what's next?
Then they showed their brand new thing, which isn't Elder Scrolls, isn't Fallout, but their new thing, which is Starfield. And
so there was more anticipation for this one because this was a rumored one, if I'm not mistaken.
This was rumored and not leaked, but they're like, it's probably going to happen, but nothing official came out of it.
And it happened, but, there wasn't much to it.
It happened, but it was a satellite, an explosion, Starfield. That was it. So, disappointment.
They delivered on the Starfield.
Yeah.
And, okay, now we got a slew of Elder Scrolls stuff. All right, take us through what closed their conference out.
All right, so they closed with Elder Scrolls, and they played a little insult video to all the Skyrim fans.
Oh, yeah, with Keegan-Michael Key.
Yep.
Yeah, that was really good.
Which was funny. I deserved it, because I was one of the guys who was like, Skyrim. Elder Scrolls. That was good. I like that.
Yeah.
But then they went into their card game, which is Elder Scrolls Legends, which is a digital card game. They talked about how they're doing a graphics, I don't know about rehaul, but graphics update on that. And they're also going to announce new card expansions for it.
Yeah.
I haven't played that, but I think that's coming to consoles as well, from what they said. So it'll be on PS4, Xbox, Switch as well, and then I'm sure it's cross-compatible, if I recall.
You think so? Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Should be. We'll see. Don't quote me on that one, though. We'll get back to it.
Blades is an interesting one.
So Blades.
What's about Blades?
Blades, I have mixed feelings on.
It looks like a PC game from the 90s. Is that intentional?
I mean,
in terms of style, not in terms of graphical fidelity.
They built it up. It looks great graphically, but the style is definitely old school kind of RPG.
Yeah, by design.
Dungeon crawler. Let's put it that way. But it is a procedurally generated dungeon crawler, and it is going to be on mobile and consoles as well as VR, which is interesting.
Yeah, it'll be, and it's like cross-compatible between all those
so
two. Yeah.
If I'm playing mobily and you have a VR headset on, and I'm in a meeting,
and you can play in portrait mode.
Yep, you can do it this way or this way.
Yeah.
So it looks interesting. I'm definitely gonna try it out. It's kind of like you tap your location, your guy will walk to it, and then you gotta is that Fruit Ninja?
Oh, was it like Fruit Ninja?
Not as childish or corny as Fruit Ninja.
Yeah. I don't think it's quite like Fruit Ninja.
But you slide to use your weapons and block and timed combat kind of thing. So I'll check it out. We'll have to see.
All right, I may not. And what of the last one? The conclusion.
The conclusion was the official announcement title for Elder Scrolls 6, which didn't have a name, but it did show us kind of like a sunnier region, little mountainous, little grassy, so no more like snowy Skyrim. But me and Sam were excited, as was Joe. So.
That was the only point. I have it on good authority that Sam was experiencing excitement for a very little amount of time during this conference.
Oh yeah, she was miserable.
Yeah, and so all in all, this conference, based on the atmosphere in our room, again, it was the sardonic apathy of Sammy B was a big takeaway for me.
What was her grade on it?
Did she grade? If we're grading these conferences, did Sam land on an F or was like a D minus?
She said D minus.
Okay,
where were you at from what you saw?
I would say C minus.
C minus.
C minus. How about you?
If they didn't announce Doom, I would say it was definitely a D.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with a C. C plus because I like the studio.
It's surprising though because generally the Bethesda conferences have been really short and sweet. Like they're usually less than an hour, but this one really dragged on with the Todd Howard stuff and. And there were some really weird kind of technical gaffes with the these just really awkward, stilted, just prolonged moments of silence.
Awkward forced applause.
It was like, I mean, really, the EA conference was definitely a pretty mediocre one so far, but I don't know. I mean, there were times where this Bethesda one rivaled it, but at the end of the day, there were some more exciting announcements than what we got from EA. But but there was he was very shaky at times. So, that's what we thought. Any other parting thoughts?
No, not really. I mean,
Yeah,
just excited for Doom Eternal. And,
yeah. That's the most exciting thing for me.
Any updates on Elder Scrolls 6, I'll be there.
Yeah.
So,
so we'll be there. Will you? For Geekiverse coverage, E3 coverage, Bethesda, Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft. We got it all coming your way. We are the Geekiverse. We are covering E3 for the entire week to come. So check it out. We got tons of articles. We got tons of videos, reactions, analysis, opinions. Follow us and keep up to date with all of our coverage, pop culture, E3, otherwise, everything. This is Tom. This is Seth. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a pleasant tomorrow.